Hello.
Hi.
Why are you two here?
I don't know. Oma sat me down. We were having a training session, and he was like, "Oh, here."
Alrighty, I see people I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I only see people I don't know.
Here.
No people here.
I guess we should. I guess we should introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm Shota Aizawa.
Ciri.
I'm Sally Jackson.
I'm Izuku Midoriya or Deku.
Momo.
Percy Jackson.
I have a feeling you two on the end are related because names.
Oh
That's
yeah,
my dad.
this is my son.
We have a lot of people in the chat saying hi, so hello.
Hello.
I think we're here to answer questions. I don't know. Hisashi just put me here.
I've been here a few times, but every time I'm here it doesn't get less confusing.
Geralt just said, sit down, do this. I'm gonna go and fight some monsters. That was all he said.
Mr. Aizawa, I'm concerned.
Kid, Hisashi sat me down. I
Oma
want
sat
to
me.
take a nap. I want to take a nap.
I don't know how I got here, but I did, and I made Mum come with me.
I had a date
I
today.
assume you got here the same way I did. Karen told me to just open the computer, and basically here we are.
Yeah.
Looks like we have a question for Percy. How is Annabeth? I don't know who that is.
That is a wonderful girlfriend. She is great. She is currently with her dad, and persistently making me study, even from the other side of the country. But we're getting there. But she's
Studying
great.
is cool. I like to study. I like to take notes about heroes and all their quirks. Everything is so interesting. I'm gonna go and tell
sorry.
you.
Sometimes you focus on that more than your schoolwork. Are you training?
I try. I really do.
I got the feeling that you guys aren't part of Percy's world.
I don't know who you are, so maybe not. I'm Midoriya and
Again?
Momo's teacher. Their homeroom
I've been
teacher.
here a few times.
Room teacher. Shinzo and Eri told me to call you down Zawa. I'm not gonna do that. It's weird.
I am too tired of this.
My mom's busy.
Somebody's asking why Momo and Deku are here. Why are you two here?
I don't know. Omai told me to do this thing. I just listened.
Wait, Momo, why do you have a picture of me and Mike?
I was just gonna ask that. It could be worse. It could be a picture of me and Todoroki. Because those are all over the dorm rooms. Thanks, Mina.
Y'all are weird. And I'm half god, and yous are weird.
I'm sorry, what? Half God?
I don't want to know. Because that means I have to deal
Don't
with that problem.
question me. She's the one that had a baby with a god, not me.
I didn't need to have more problems in my life. I have enough children already.
I'm feeling very judged right now. I shouldn't be
I'm
feeling
just
that
very
way, Percy.
tired.
I have met my father. I am judging you.
I'm just confused.
Okay. Basically, Percy's father is a Greek god. So I
This is the
assume when
first
you
time
guys
she's
say
explained.
you were heroes, you were talking about the same type of hero he is. Maybe you're from another pantheon.
I am
No,
not a
don't know.
hero.
don't.
I would let the world burn if I had to, so I do not class as a hero.
I'm not sure.
Will do,
I don't
son.
know who my dad is, but my mom is mortal.
I
So
mean, we're all
Last time I checked, I am mortal, but
we're all
80% of the
that is.
population in our world, at least, has superpowers. So
yeah.
I count as having superpowers. Can talk to fish. Can breathe underwater. Examples.
So you're like Asui.
I don't know who that is, but sure.
One of my students.
I also
She's a
talk
frog.
to horses. Oh my god, I want to be a frog.
that's just.
I am owed a lot of favors. I'm gonna become a frog. Dionysus is
As long as you
oriented
come to
frog.
visit home, I'm not going to say anything about it, son.
If a random frog shows up at your door, it's me.
I will remember that. Yeah, I may have to inform Paul about it.
I need to get out of my room first. Would Paul be able to see me? Because I would technically be a magical frog if I got Dionysus turned me into a frog.
I
So
think
would
he
he see
has
me?
got along better with the mist. He can see certain things now.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I
Mist.
don't know if I want to know.
It's basically the thing that keeps the humans from
Basically, it's
being
the
gods.
yeah. It
Okay.
covers
Like if I was
basically
to
everything that happened with the
stab
demigods and
someone,
gods and
if I was
monsters.
to stab a mortal, they wouldn't feel it. Which
I
has
need
happened.
coffee.
Don't recommend it. Don't stab humans.
It looks like Ciri has a question. Who/where is your parental figure?
I'm gonna guess the main Geralt. I think he's out. Like he said, he was going out, like to the woods, probably like finding some monsters to fight. So yeah, that's probably where he is. Training.
Ooh, training is fun.
Yeah.
It's fun if you don't break your bones every 5 minutes.
I'm working on it.
And then also, Ciri, how are you doing?
Tired. I've been training all day. Yeah.
What are you training? Like
Just sword fighting monsters. Yeah, kind of trying to convince Geralt to let me become a witcher like him.
a witcher?
Yeah, kind of enhance humans. They're meant to just fight monsters until they die. Yeah. But he won't let me. Even though it's literally my blood that has created the thing that creates witchers. So, but no.
Well, I wish you luck. And then, Midoriya, you have a question. How is Todoroki? Did he meet your mother?
He's fine. He is training currently, and then we're gonna go out on a date. But he did meet my mother and persistently asked if All Might was my father. Well, on that one, I don't know who my father is, but I'm sure it's not All Might.
Isn't he in America right now? Isn't that what your mother?
That's what
has
my
said?
mom said. I've never actually met my father, so I'm not sure.
Why are two
Me
problem
and
children
parents
dating
is
each other? That's
scared.
what I need to know.
I don't
Me
know.
and parents is scared.
I like my boyfriend very much, so I guess that's why we're dating. I hope that's why he's dating me.
And all these guys, I guess in terms of dating, just from what I've heard from your conversations, Sally, Paul, or Jose?
Yeah, Mom.
They're both very special things.
Just be very careful answering this question. She's married and lives with one, and the other one's, a god. So,
Yeah.
So you
I
must be
think
careful about how
Poseidon
you
was my
answer.
first love, and Paul is the love of my life. So that's the only way I can describe it. I don't think I can choose one or another.
I want to answer this question as well,
Sure.
and I picked Paul.
Didn't you just say that Poseidon was a god? Can't he smite you or something like
That man's not smiting me. He needs me too much.
No, if he smite him, he's dealing with me.
She's scarier.
Alrighty. Momo, how are you and how is Jiro?
Yeah, Momo.
I'm good, and Jiro's doing pretty good. Yeah.
That's good. That seems to be all questions.
A little fruity. I'm allowed
Popcorn in the kettle black.
Hey, I'm a girl right now. It's not fruity for me.
That's right. You had the quirk incident. That was too much paperwork to deal with.
I couldn't control it, and
It
Kacha
wasn't your quirk though. So I don't know why you're apologizing.
Kachan just pointed and laughed after shoving me into the quirk and using me as a human shield.
Uh-huh. I can see Bakugo doing that. Everybody, who is your best friend?
Over.
Am I allowed to say Todoroki, or do I have to say someone else that I'm not dating?
Mine has genuinely is my husband that he's been my best friend since high school. So
I have three, then. I have three people who are my best friends, including my boyfriend. So I have Todoroki, I have Ida, I have Uraraka.
mine's my husband, Hizashi, or President Mike, as a lot more people know him as.
Mine is Todoroki and Ida.
What about everybody else? Who's your best friend?
Am I allowed to say Percy?
Thank you. No, I feel bad because my answer wasn't Mum. My answer was Grover. But, which was a pretty standard answer for me, to be fair. And then it's Mum. And I guess you can get my back and go. She's gonna kill me for that. But it's fine. It's okay.
Ciri, what about you?
I would probably say, like, I don't know. At the moment, like, Dash Skier is, like, really fun to hang out with. He's good at, like, singing and making jokes. Charles doesn't appreciate it, but I like him.
Fair.
Well, I'm only around adults, so not really that I have anyone my age. Anyways, so to hang out with. Like, we're all like a big family in the Witchers. Someone brought me cake.
Oh, lucky.
What kind of cake?
Chocolate.
Cake is great when it's blue.
Percy, a question. Have you met the other gods like Egyptian or Nordic?
Yeah, I have. No,
I'm not
one
surprised.
moment.
What? My brain is still trying to wrap around part called. Question for me, Aizawa, did you find a way to turn Deku back? No, we are working on it. Principal Nobu is working. We're also talking to Eri and see if she would be willing and seeing if that would work. But we are a little worried that it would return him to a much younger state, not just change him back. So, for reference, Eri is my daughter, and her quirk is reversal, so she can just make people very young.
She's super sweet.
Yes. Everybody's favorite place.
Wow. The beach. I have to stick with my son in this one. I mean, he's not here to us right now, but that's what he will say.
I've always loved watching things like the sports festival. So I grew up watching the sports festival and everything about All Might. So I'm gonna say UA. That's also my school. So
I would say either UA because it's where I met my best friends, or there's this really cool cafe that.
is it a cat cafe?
Yes, is actually took me to a cat cafe, and it's where we adopted our kitten, our cat Mo. So I'd say that. I have an urge to get more cats, though.
It looks like Momo-san is not here right now.
Yeah.
My favorite place, like at the moment, is probably like up on the walls around like where I am right now. Like The Witcher, where a bunch of the Witchers like home is. Because like up on the wall you can get some peace and quiet. Not being around loud men all the time.
Peace and quiet would be nice.
But a few months ago I would have said Sintra, my home. Or, well, it was my home. Until it got overtaken. Now my home is here. Since my family's here. So.
Anybody else have a favorite place they want to share?
Camp. Either of them. Or the lake. But that was a cliche answer.
Wait a minute. I've read about these characters.
No, you haven't. Just. You didn't read the books. No idea what you're reading.
Is that a
Somewhere.
There's a
is
dog.
that a book with your name in it, Percy?
No.
It was just a second, but I swear I saw your name.
No. Mom, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. That's not me.
That appears to be
I don't
your
even
name.
look
It
like
is what
that.
you have called yourself in this call.
Nope. I'm dyslexic. I can't read that. Not me.
It says
Can't read
Percy
it.
Jackson.
Can't read it. I'm dyslexic. Can't hear either. Deaf.
One of my other students is dyslexic.
Can't read.
But no, that says Percy Jackson on it.
Yeah. It's a very
can't
good
know.
book, actually.
You wrote that, Percy?
I didn't write anything. I can barely write my essays for Paul. I'm writing no book.
Uh-huh.
I think this is my
But at
favorite
least you know.
Any- other than anything about All Might.
It has someone else's name on it. See? I'm running.
It also has your name on it.
Says
It
half
said,
boy,
half
half
god,
god,
all hero.
all hero.
Well, it's definitely not the hero part because, well, a hero definitely, by definition, is someone that would save the world and save like more people.
I
I
have
would
a-
save the people I care about, and I'd let the whole world burn to let it happen. So by definition, I'm not a hero.
Wait, who would you save and let the whole? Then who would you? And you'd let the whole world burn?
The people I care about.
You're still saving people by doing that. You're still being a
Probably
hero.
You care about everybody. You always
don't
Kid,
care about everybody.
I am a pro hero and I legitimately train future pro heroes.
I-
You are following the definition of a hero.
Let me be in denial. There's a
The
dog.
faster you accept it, the less loss you're gonna have to deal with. Hopefully.
I break my boat.
Yeah.
I
How
say
many
hope.
more
Into
prophecies
wars.
will have to get your name?
How many
For you
wars
to
have you been
accept
in,
that.
may I ask?
2, and I'm only 17.
2 and counting.
I have a feeling that's gonna go up soon.
No more wars. I'm done. Not my problem. Not my problem.
I'm
I'm
hoping there is no more wars. I really am. But
I'm not sure. Maybe. I would have to reread the books.
I
I
also was, I think, mumbling about my own issues that I can't say out loud because students aren't allowed to know yet.
Well, I'm done. The gods can go with.
But I think
Oh no.
Oh, it's lost in here.
What are you doing?
I will be. Wait a second. Let me see if I can
Slightly
find it.
weird. What? Hang on.
I don't know if I can find it in this mess. I have to.
I'm just
organize-
questioning where Jennifer got cake from.
Cake sounds very good right now.
Oh, here it
Did you
is.
wait today?
I can.
I knew I recognize your guy's name for somewhere. Yeah.
We do not have the
I mean,
American
What?
I mean, it's something that Paul brought home the other day because he confiscated at school.
What is that?
But that's
Yeah.
kind of
Problem child,
right?
what did you do?
I didn't do anything this time.
That's your face on a cover with All Might. That's probably your dream.
I mean,
Wait a second. Yeah.
You
I don't
sure
know.
Todoroki
I
isn't
haven't
right
got
with
to
his
read
theory?
that, but I know you definitely look familiar.
not at this point. I have to ask my mom and to no avail. I don't know who my dad is.
Why is your face in the book?
I don't know, and it's kind of creepy.
For the same reason my face is on a book. Who knows?
Yeah.
Oh.
Paul is not
That was
ready.
fun.
I'm
not
Child, we're
I'm
kicking it.
involved.
Mama, I want it.
Wait. I know I saw you guys in here too. I think I read it. Like, I
Donkey
haven't
Kong.
read it yet.
All my
I just
figurine
keep
Aizawa
that it-
Sensei. Again.
If you're involved in that book, it means I'm probably involved because I put up with you. I say that, but I do actually care about all you kids.
You know, we can tell. Also, Genki-kun broke all my figurine again.
Oh, there you are.
He went yay mode.
I will buy you a
You're
new
over-
one.
Oh, wait.
Yay.
You're over there. That's you, right?
Oh, yeah, it's me using my quirk. Yep, I'm Midoriya. I did that. Wait, how does that book know that happened? That happened on the first day when I was originally going to expel him. Momo, why do you have it?
Momo-san, do we have to talk about some stuff?
Obsession.
Well, I'm having an existential crisis right now.
Okay.
If y'all could choose any power, what would you get? If you already have a power, choose a different one.
I have one. I have one. I have one.
Go for it, kid.
I want to fly because he won't let me, and I want to be able to fly. It's not fair. I can't go on a plane, or else I will die.
I just had a really cursed thought.
Consider you can go up the sky. That will be
But
very
if
dangerous.
my
if you can
original
fly.
power, if my original power was to be able to fly, no, never mind. That would mean that would no. I want to grow plants because I don't want to have just as a dad for me to be able to fly. So I'll plants. I don't like this, but I want to be able to fly.
I just had a
Without
really
dying.
cursed thought / theory
Oh,
about Todoroki.
Oh no!
Okay, so you know how hot air balloons work?
Yeah.
With hot air and fire. Does that mean Todoroki can fly? Because the hot
Yeah,
air from his
Yes, actually. He has done that on one of our dates. He was romantic.
Anyways, different power getting sleep. That's what I want.
That's a power I would like to take as well.
With our class, that's not.
I will call up Hypnos.
We have 20 problem children. Hopefully soon to be 19 and then become 20. I'm in conversations with Nezu about a grape bitch.
Thank God.
I shouldn't call one of my students a bitch, but
That is
this
definitely
student,
your face.
He's very perverted. Mm.
Oh.
You all are going for it.
I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, to answer the question, I want Kachan's quirk.
of course you do.
I want Todoroki's quirk. Yeah.
Ciri, what about you? What would you do, power-wise?
Well, so far, my power has only destroyed stuff. Maybe some healing.
Oh, I'm having
thing.
flashbacks.
I don't know.
Oh, I'm having flashbacks.
Well,
The rest of these have like cool, useful things like Geralt can do.
I think destruction's very useful and not a good way.
Well, destruction can be in a good way.
Well, I don't really control my destruction thing.
If
it
you
just
can
happens
find
when
a-
I have a lot of emotions and I have ended up accidentally breaking something that has caused things from other dimensions to come into this world.
Oh, that's not something I have done.
If you can control your destruction, then it can actually be a good thing because you can use it to save civilians from disaster areas. You can use it.
Well, no one
It's your
knows what
friends.
it is, and that's the problem.
You could also just use it to your advantage, and if you really don't feel like dealing with something, you could just go pop and then destroy it.
I don't really know how to control it, and no one else knows either.
Fair.
So yeah, maybe some healing stuff. I don't know, like I could probably learn because like Jennifer should learn me because she's like magic and stuff.
Also getting flashbacks from the healing quirk.
Also, I feel like we should clarify Bakugo and Todoroki's quirks because you guys just said their quirks, and I don't think the rest of these people know them.
Right. You wanna go first, Deku? Oh, Todoroki quirk have half ice and half fire.
It's hot and cool. But I hate myself so much. But Kachan's quirk is explosions.
Bakugo is Kachan, Kachan is Bakugo. Figured I should also clarify that.
He can make explosions with his hands.
Brain rot. Brain rot.
Dyslexia. What is everybody's favorite food?
I'm for cookies.
For me, I like
What?
my mom's katsudon.
I had one.
Mocha?
I think my favorite food. I'm sorry. My favorite food is blue gummy bears.
I don't know. I like pork dumplings.
Well,
Oh my.
right now it's just as long as no Lambert cooks the food, I'm fine. But like back in the castle, I would say it was cake. That's why I'm confused because I haven't had cake in like
Would it be chocolate
since I
cake?
left. Yes, that's why I'm confused. I don't know how Jennifer got a hold of cake. That's confusing to me. We're in the middle of nowhere. But she could probably do some magic stuff. So
I mean, if you find wild chickens, you got eggs. Sugarcane grows naturally some places.
yeah, not in the middle of here.
Fair.
Everything is frozen and cold.
Fair. Well, then I don't know.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, technically, you can teleport and stuff. So like,
that's interesting. What is everybody's favorite color?
I got my answer, but if anyone else has their answer, go ahead. It's separately red and white. I'm sorry.
I'll go.
I'm not
Mine's
joking either.
mine's is red and purple. Don't ask why.
mine's blue.
Mine's black.
Same. Mine's blue too.
We lost Percy for a little bit, so probably something.
Percy's blue too.
I was gonna say you're his mother, you might know. My favorite color is black.
How about yellow, Mr. Sawa?
Yellow is too bright. I have a yellow sleeping bag, but that's about it in terms of yellow I have. We regained Percy. Welcome back.
Yes, I'm back. And people keep coming into my cabin. I meant as blue. I heard Mom saying it was blue, but yeah.
Okay, what do y'all think about villains? They give me a headache. They give me a headache and a lot of paperwork.
I assume this question was more specific for you guys, but
yeah, our universe, we have villains. And they give me headaches and a lot of paperwork, so I don't like them. Especially when they come and threaten my problem class.
Not fun. Don't like it much.
It's painful. It's painful.
Very.
I mean, to be fair, none of you have died yet, so
How is that even possible? Is my
I don't know.
Midoriya, the amount of issues that you have as a singular person. For context, our school, we train pro heroes. There's a lot of villains out there. We have a lot of major pro heroes as teachers at our school. So we get targeted a lot because we're also the top hero school in Japan. And then other context why I singled out Midoriya. First, when he first got to school, anytime he used his power, he would break himself.
I'm working on it.
Better
in a week.
So
Recovery girl makes me pay now whenever I do break a bone.
you would have to do that in a hospital anyways. What difference is
It
it?
used to be free for me.
You're doing it recklessly.
Yeah.
Don't break bones.
If you could switch universes with someone else's in the stream, which would you pick?
Oh, Percy's.
Fine.
I don't know. Ciri seems like I could get some decent naps in.
Ciri sounds a lot like mine, so I'm gonna go with Ciri. Just from like the whole monster thing.
You guys mention a lot of things that I have no idea what they are. So, I don't know.
Fair.
Yeah,
Well, if you take
I guess
the-
as you say that if you guys also have monsters, guess that monsters could continue killing that.
You could get real lucky and be a human.
Yeah, well, here it's only war and your home getting taken over. And then trying to find that random guy that apparently has you as a child surprise and you didn't know. Because no one plans to die.
That's not the truth.
To here.
I don't want to talk about death anymore.
I also would like to abstain from that topic.
Not fun being in a room while it happened.
I think of all the universe that are here, I think ours is the ones that I like more.
I don't blame you.
I don't like ours. I want to leave.
Fair. I don't like ours either. The only thing I
It's not
really
that bad anymore.
my friends are
Because the
here.
wars are over. Yes, because the wars are over. It's not too bad.
So I think that's everybody. Alrighty. Momo, how much merch do you have?
She makes it herself.
I actually have a lot, but I have a lot. I have some with the whole class. I have some other merch. I have Kirishima merch. I have Deku merch. I have Mr. Aizawa merch. I have plenty of merch.
Now you know how she's so rich.
I
What the heck is
specifically
the
will need to
merch?
speak to you two after class tomorrow, for a personal thing, involving merch, that you will not tell your English teacher about.
Okay.
What is merch?
English teacher is my husband. Moving on. Did Momo, Deku, and Todoroki save Boom Boom Boy, right?
I love to speak about that.
That was too much
I'm
paperwork
so
and
starting to
therapy that
think
you
of
all
your
needed.
people.
You all still need therapy. I still need
I'm
therapy.
crying inside.
I am going to start referring to Leo as Boom Boom Boy.
I don't know who that is, but I think that's hysterical. Wait, how much do you think Bakugo would hate me if I called him Boom Boom Boy in class?
Oh,
Yeah.
so much. So much.
Oh, but that might be a bit traumatic.
I don't like the
I'll call
problem
you
child
Boom
much,
Boy.
but I kind of want to do it.
I mean, Tashin's okay. He has some flaws, but he's fine.
He's gotten better. He's just very loud in class, and I'm a very tired individual.
Yeah.
I grew up with him. I understand.
The whole class is trouble.
So I guess that answers that question. Least favorite color.
Purple. I mean,
Didn't you say purple was your favorite?
Color too. Either purple
I'm
or
sorry, when I thought of purple, I thought of Manetta, and I just came out.
either purple or light blue gray color.
no.
Nope. Mo has decided
Red.
not to make an appearance. You said Manetta and he got scared.
Uh-huh.
Red.
It happens a lot now. I'm on Team Girl Squad already. Like, they already inducted me onto the Girl Squad.
We've been trying to get him expelled for ages. You're fine. My least favorite. I have to find a way to say what my least favorite is without possibly offending my students, because you have all claimed a color.
I don't even know how. I didn't even claim it. I just get called Broccoli Boy all the time. And that's, yeah, it's my hair.
I am so telling Magnets to call Alex Broccoli Person. You should just give me loads of nicknames for people. This is going great.
It's not actually that fun to be called that. But,
Alex would transform into a broccoli though to get called broccoli.
yeah, I understand that. Least favorite color. Yeah, no, light blue gray or purple.
As I
What is
my
that
son
gray
will come down the stairs.
I will say
and,
gray.
I would say pink. I apologize to Ashido and Uraka, but pink.
I gotta check Denki something quick.
This isn't. I don't like a lot of color.
Okay, calling off something that we were planning.
I don't want to know. Ciri, what's your least favorite color?
Dark green.
Fair. We have some more questions.
Yeah.
What's your
Percy, if
favorite
everyone
example?
else on the panel were demigods,
Violet.
who would be their godly parent?
Okay. Unicorn, Hades. You'd fit in with Nico. Top one. Top one, Mr.
That was
Deku. Yeah. I can't do names. The one with
I
the
can
green
put
hair.
down the question if you want, so you can see all of our names.
Yeah, put me down the names. I can read the names.
Yeah.
Deku. You. I don't know. You said you like studying and stuff, so Athena.
Fitting.
The big brain people. That's where my brain cell is. I can't say your name. I'm sorry. The blonde one.
Oh,
Ciri.
Yeah.
it's
Sorry.
like the phone thing.
Siri.
What is a phone?
This.
Oh,
I'm not meant to have.
it's a way to communicate with people without being next to them.
Also, Athena.
Is this a phone?
Also, Athena, because like you said about war, but I don't like Aries, so I'm not gonna put anyone with Aries. So Athena. Mom, I'm gonna abstain because you have a child with a god. I think it's a bit weird to give you a godly parent.
I mean,
So
didn't you say you've met other pantheons?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah. But like I only know about like 3 and 4. I don't know any of the rest.
There.
And the Egyptians, the names, and one ear out the other. And Momo, you're reading a book, so also Athena. Happy is Athena. You know what? Big brain people.
Alright, and then we have favorite animal. Mine is a cat.
For comedic reasons, a guinea pig.
I read about that.
I'm funny. Mrs. O'Leary is my actual answer.
Yeah. Cat.
Mine's like black cats, like kittens. They're so cute.
Momo, you are correct as always. There is a reason you are one of the top students in my class.
Favoritism.
Yes, I do play
feel like
favorites.
I want to
I
say
very
dog.
clearly do.
Dog. Good answer.
Any type of dog, I guess.
I have a big dog.
I'm gonna say bunnies.
I know. I know.
I need to talk to Coda.
I would say horse, specifically roach.
I also have a horse. Well, he's not my horse. He's not a horse, he's a pig. But he thinks he's my horse.
I think you have to tell him that.
I have tried. He's convinced because I save him, he now has to, like, he's mine now. And that's, like, not how this works.
Yeah.
But I have a dog who can fill my whole living room. Big dog.
Yeah, I still don't know how she fit in the apartment.
Shadow travel. Blame Nico.
Right.
I
Roach is Geralt's horse. He has a good horse.
Oh, wrong one. There we go. Sally, Percy, what happened to Gabe? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know Gabe.
I read about this.
Gabe was my ex-husband. He disappeared in very mysterious
He
circumstances.
moved away. He moved away.
I know what that
one day he
means.
just
I made one of my.
disappeared.
I made 3 students of mine sign an NDA with similar wording.
No, he just got transported.
Listen, you didn't kill anyone.
A bit stuck.
That's
Dora, you have no room to
I
talk.
think
right
I need
now.
a lawyer for answer that. He just went away. He one day
Mhm.
He went
he decided he wasn't happy
Went away
here.
to some magical garden, huh? That all your pets from when you were a little kid went.
No, he's not dead.
A museum, actually.
He has a museum though.
I at this point now do not want to know.
right about it.
I'm gonna ask
Least
Nico if
traumatic trauma.
Ouch.
Guinea pig. Guinea pig. It was humiliating, but guinea pig.
I don't know what it would be. I have one of the most traumatic things.
When I lost the sports festival, that's for sure.
That was paperwork.
I'm a little. Back then, I was a little.
We're all of that.
It was very obvious, Midoriya.
Oh, life.
I would say, I don't know. I'd say the least traumatic would be the USJ incident because everybody
Not for me.
didn't get kidnapped.
That one was kind of.
Oh,
I was fine. I had it under control. I didn't actually.
No, and Misu and Mineta were right there when it happened.
Well, all you kids are okay, so that's what matters.
It's hard to point out what's the least traumatic trauma.
I'd like to point out we all have so much. We have a good amount of trauma that we can all pick, or we can have an idea as to what.
Oh, I should have said
I
it never.
guess getting technically kidnapped by my now adopted mother.
Why are we all getting kidnapped?
Because she, I don't know. She wanted to kill me for some reason. And stuff. Until she realized who I was.
Stop getting kidnapped 2022.
I get kidnapped.
I already have.
God, we have a long way to 2022.
We have a few years, but it's not that far. It's like
it is
the
7 years away.
1200s.
Yeah.
Like
it's like what 2000.
I don't know what year it is. I was born in 1250. I don't know. Wait, how old am I?
You know, this isn't the weirdest thing I've heard. Is it? You know what?
Well, this might. Momo, can you name all the nicknames Boom Boy says to class 1A?
I actually have a list.
Oh, we have an actual list now.
I have a
I would
list.
like to hear this.
Do we have the time for you to go through your list?
I don't know. I have so many
Say
nicknames.
like the top 5 or so. Like your favorite one, a couple.
Okay.
Me.
So the first person who's on this list is Izuku. Deku. Cuss word nerd. Another cuss word nerd.
It's just a lot of cursing and a lot of yelling. This is a very loud problem child. I'd say like
So
the really one
Too.
we have a lot more questions.
We have Todoroki. It's icy hot or half and half pastors. My name is Ponytail Girl. Right? Jiro's ears. Kaminari Din's face. Sparky.
I need to have a
And then everyone else, to make this short, is extras.
I have to have a conversation with.
Don't tell me, Sadie. Do not tell me. Told you said that.
I stay at the dorms. I hear them.
I was talking about me calling or saying that Katran is not clever. It's true, but I don't want to get blasted.
I've told him that. You're fine. Percy, on a scale of 1 to 10, how awesome is your mother?
Off the scale.
I was gonna say, are you being bribed to say that? Because
No.
she is in fact your mother.
No, she is the best parent that I think anyone could want. It makes up for the lack of other when you have the good one.
It reminds me of my mom, actually. Our moms are similar.
My mom, Sally Jackson Supremacy. Question: Did you think about changing your name when you're married either times?
No. I own my name.
Bullfish. Sally Bullfish.
Don't make fun of him.
I'm allowed to. Anyway, we have more questions.
Stars out, who's your top 3 favorite student?
I'm not even on the list.
I am not picking any students I currently have because that is favoritism. I'll pick students that I've had / I teach other classes with. I'm just talking about my own homeroom. Tamaki Yamajiki, who was a very nice student to have in a couple of my classes. He was very dedicated. He needed to get out there more, but he's working on it. Shinso, and I am not elaborating on that one. Both of you can be quiet.
Son.
Yes, I'm picking my son. I did say I play favorites.
I'm not even on the list, even if he was choosing from current.
And I would say
Muriel
was a very nice student to have in class. She's in another class. She's in another hero class, but I'm not her homeroom teacher. Also, she keeps Monoma quiet, so yeah.
Oh God, Monoma.
Sally, did you know right away that Poseidon was a god when you first met him?
Kinda. I mean, I think it's because I was able to look through the mist. But it wasn't that difficult when I saw a little man walking out of the water. It kind of gave it away.
Little man, how tiny was he? Small. He's like Jesus. He just kind of floats there.
No, he wasn't floating. He was just like walking from the tip of the water, like he was just going through an escalator.
Completely dry. Completely dry.
Yeah, he was completely dry.
I sometimes forget when I go to swim meets I need to like let the water let me get wet, or else it's going to be really confusing. But no, like Jesus, it just floats sometimes. You know.
Alrighty. Most traumatic trauma.
When I got my memory wiped, when my memory got wiped and I got moved halfway across the country with the only person I can remember being Annabeth at 60.
When my
Or
son got
being like told it,
kidnapping,
yeah,
my memory was erased.
or being like 12 and being told you were going to end or save the world. And then it didn't even end up being me.
That's a tough one. There's so much.
I think I have one.
Lay it on me.
Where the fight against 9.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Ow.
Which one?
The fight against 9. You weren't there. It was just us students.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Ow.
I
Bad
can't
memories. I was knocked unconscious for that one and shot.
So
That's my most traumatic trauma, is not the entire fight against 9.
Mine would either be my home being taken over by an elf guard, or getting possessed and killing people I knew.
I would say one of my other best friends dying when we were in high school. So that was really horrible. Has everybody gone?
I think so.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
killing people I knew. That was.
We have a couple more questions, but since they are aimed at a couple of us and we only have a couple minutes left, does anybody have one for all of us? That way everybody gets to participate.
Yeah, we can probably answer those two meanwhile.
Yeah.
Wait.
Momo and Deku rate Mr. Aizawa 1 to 15.
15.
16.
Good answers.
We love you, Mr. Aizawa.
I love you too. Don't tell anybody in the class I said that. Mr. Aizawa, who's the smartest students in your class?
Not me. I already know.
Momo, Todoroki, and actually Midoriya, but not in the sense necessarily in the sense of like book smarts, but you are one of the smartest that we have in terms of like battle strategy and analysis. That is literally all you do, Midoriya. Do not deny that.
I'm still in top 5, I think, in the class. I don't know.
But yeah, those 3 are the most well-rounded in terms of smarts. So, looks like we have our final question. Favorite song?
I'm gonna be a gay answer. Someone go first.
I have to think. What is it? Oh god. I don't remember what it's called. I know the song, but I can't remember what it's called. Somebody else go.
Okay, I'm gonna be gay for this. So on one of our dates, Todoroki actually was more of a group date with me, Todoroki, Shima, and he dragged Kachan along with us, and we went to a karaoke place. and Todoroki serenaded me with 1,000 Years by Christina Perry, and I think that might be my favorite song.
Mine is Shut Up and Dance. That's a good song.
We definitely had fun with that one in class. Class karaoke is fun.
Never invite Hizashi to your karaoke nights, please. I don't feel like having to deal with building damage.
We invited Eri. Eri's invited to the next one.
I need to bring Eri to that. So
I
you
have
guys,
to answer the question. It's Little Miss Perfect.
Oh, that fits perfectly with you. I'm sorry. You don't need to be perfect. You're perfect the way you are. So.
have you listened? I was gonna say, have you listened to the lyrics?
Uh-huh. You forgot. We live near Jiro. She blasts that song on a daily.
Mine. Of the ones I've heard, Jaskier keeps like singing this song to irritate Geralt that he has made himself. That is toss a coin to your Witcher. And it makes Geralt so annoyed, but it's a good, like, Geralt keeps saying that Jaskier is bad at singing, but he really isn't. Geralt is just brooding constantly.
Sounds like watch on actually. That or Tokiyami. I love both.
It's pretty fun, nice, and
I
doesn't break.
don't think I have a favorite song, but lately, whenever the kids come, they've been playing this song, Riptide, I think it's called. I kind of like it.
So
Hiroshima sang that at karaoke before.
and with that, we are at our time, so I'm gonna bring everybody up one by one to say goodbye, and we're gonna start with Sally.
Oh, bye everybody. This was very fun to meet everyone. Make sure to drink the water, stay hydrated. You are loved, and I'm proud of you.
Alrighty, Momo.
Bye everyone. Make sure to drink water. Don't get in trouble and stay in school. Yeah.
Midoriya.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for coming. Hydrate or die straight. And have a great Pride Month. And take a bunch of notes in class.
And then Ciri.
Bye everyone. Stay safe, stay hydrated, don't get killed. Yeah. Bye.
Alrighty, everybody. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this live stream. Check out our TikTok and our Instagram. We post more stuff there as well. And if you want to join these streams in the future, join the Discord in the description. You can also come and just hang out with all of us. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming. Bye.